We are here to do a short FAQ video where I answer some of the questions that I've been getting on emails from you guys consistently about the end of your fourth quarter. What I want to do is I want to cover all the bases so you can check the box to say, yes, I am going to get credit, or no, I am not. So the first question is, am I passing? Well, in order to answer that question, you have to go onto Infinite Campus right now, the time that you're watching this video, and figure it out. Are you passing or not? Do you have a passing grade in Infinite Campus? If you do, then you are all set. There is nothing left for you to do. There's no more content. There's no new worksheets that I'm going to be posting after this video. This is it. So if you're passing when you're watching this, you're passing my class for the fourth quarter. If you are not, go back to Infinite Campus, look at what you're missing, go into Google Classroom and start working on those assignments in order for you to achieve a passing grade. Well, that leads us into passing grade. How do I pass? This is uniform with all of your other classes right now, but just to be specific with mine, you need to complete 60% of the assignments that I have out right now. And frankly, that's not that many, because if you look at it, we really have one assignment per content video that I've posted. Now, my YouTube channel does have more videos than I do have assignments, and that's because some of the videos in between are fun. And if you remember, some of the videos at the beginning, like in March that I made, those are all extra credit. They aren't necessarily for a grade. The first thing you have to do for a grade pretty much starts in that first week of April. So we have the heredity learning check and we have the create a face lab. Those are the starting points for our class. So what I consider as passing is having the work completed and no bogus. You have to have tried. Now, is it very easy for me to see if you copy and pasted? Incredibly easy. Because one, we're not changing fonts very well. Two, if it's not your language, I know it. I spent every single day with you guys for over 100 days. I know your language. So don't try to trick me. I understand if it's you resourcing, but make sure you're putting it back in your own words. At the end of the day, I want to hear what you have to think about these things, not what somebody else did. I'm not teaching that other person. So you need to achieve 60% of the assignments completed and no bogus, and then you get your passing grade. The next question is, Mr. McCune, I am so far behind, I have a 0% or I have a 15%, and I want to get myself up to a passing grade, or even better yet, I want to impress my parents and I want to get a 100%. How long will that take me? Frankly, not that long. Let's look at our YouTube videos right now. So if we go to our channel, we can notice that there are 21 videos posted. Of those 21 videos, there's only 7 of them that really require any work after them. So my advice, start on create a face. Class, let's meet Ashley. That's where I would start. From there, work your way through Google Classroom and the videos, and you will finish this within a day. It's one of the greatest things about my online class right now, is that if you just focus on the videos that I produce and nothing else, and then do the assignments that follow them, you can pass my class in a day or two. I did not want to make it some daunting task, so I want you to be able to go back and do it and pass. I do not want to fail anybody. If you have problems, that's when you're going to have to reach out to me, which leads us to our next question. What is the best way to inform Mr. McCune that I have just submitted an assignment? Well, unfortunately, Google Classroom notifications are really hard for me to see. They don't notify. There's no red bubble. There's no good notification system for Google Classroom. So sometimes if you turn something in late, I don't get that notification. The best way to ensure that you get your grade rectified as soon as possible is to send me an email with what you have just turned in and when you have turned it in. That way I can have a track record, go back and grade those assignments and get you the passing grade that you deserve. So email me, please. Include a subject, include what you have done, and I'll respond to you. That's the best way to do it. Next question. I'm passing and I don't know what to do next. Well, you're in the free spot right now in science. You don't have to do anything else in science. If you're currently passing when watching this video, you are done with my content. I will continue to post videos, however, because I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed it to this point. So I will continue to post videos. You can just watch at your own leisure. Or you can focus on your other classes that you might not be doing as well in. So focus on English and math and social studies to make sure your grades are passing in those content areas as well. The last question that we have to answer is, what do I need to do this summer to prepare myself for the high school And what will I be learning next year? For the bulk of you, you guys will be going into a class called physical science. In physical science, you are learning the principles or the foundational points behind chemistry and physics. I think you guys will like it a lot, and I know the people that you're going to in the high school are really, really great teachers. So you'll have a fun time with that. For my honor students, you guys will be moving to honors biology. And in that class, you're pretty much taking our last bit, our fourth quarter, when we talked about life sciences, and you're taking it very in depth. So what you need to do and what you need to be ready for, you need to be ready for a blended approach to learning next year. And what I mean by this, and this is not set in stone, this is not something that has been decided yet, but in the case that we don't go back to normal school, and it's possible, right? It's possible. As much as I want to go back, it's possible that we don't. You need to be ready for a more accountable online learning experience. Instead of being so easily pass-fail, you will most likely be required to the same level of rigor or the difficulty level that you would have been required for in the class. You will be graded as such, you will be tested as such. Everything will go back to normal, except you will be in the comfort of your home doing online remote learning. That's going to be a big change for all of us. So if you have found yourself a little bit worried or stressed out from this situation this year, and trust me, if you are, that is totally okay, because this was not expected of you. If you did find yourself stressed out, try to work on some time management things this summer. Try to get yourself best prepared and familiar with what you might be encountering next year. And don't be afraid of a blended approach, because so many of you have done an amazing job to this point, and to continue on with that will be a piece of cake for you. But I do want to just put you in the reality that maybe next year you will have some sort of virtual learning and maybe some sort of physical learning. I don't know, I can't predict what the state of Ohio is going to do, or yet alone what the course of this pandemic will be. Be ready for it. Get yourself prepared. Until our next fun video, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.